Now look at the stance of Ciampa. Hands are right up, almost an inch or two in front of the chin. He knows what's coming. They're hard to slip when they're that fast and you're a little rocked. It looks like he's going to make it into round number 3, which is uncharted waters for Stevie Lovett.
In the pros, at least.
Yeah. Back to the corners we go. 50-plus amateur fights and Aussie champion in and around this division. Steve Lovett still finding his feet as a pro.
You're coming in off your shots that we've been working on. When you do, get back out of range and move. Don't stand with him. But when you come in left, come off a straight shot, throw your rip or your hook. Do your combos. They're landing, they're worrying him. There's something out in front of him. You get a little bit of worry, mirror him a little bit, but keep that distance. And don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. That's what he's wanting to do. He's wanting to set you up.
I enjoyed the instructions coming out of the Frank Ciampa corner, and the meat of the instruction, Barry, I guess, was do not stand in front of him and do not trade.
Fair enough too. They realise that they know the power that Steve Lovett's got, and Steve Lovett looking to unleash it. But Frank Ciampa doing a good job here of evading the power so far.
When you've got as many knockouts as Steve Lovett.
Oh, here we go. Ciampa in all sorts of trouble here. Timely separation from our referee, Gary Dean.
Lovely left hand.
His legs are still wobbly. It was a left hook. It was a lovely left hook.
A long time to go in round number 3. Lovett just moves out of the way nicely. Defends with his feet, not with his forehead. Good hand-eye coordination, young Stevie Lovett. And there's the left hook again. It's a beauty from Lovett.
Oh, he's still wobbling. He's been nailed again. He's going to go home for that.
Look at this. Lovett is the far more accurate with the punches. And the corner from Grange Old School Boxing are just asking him to settle.
It's still wobbly, Barry.
Still wobbly, and we've got a minute and a half, more than that to go. He's going to struggle to see this round out. One more left hook like that or a right hand could finish it.
Nice jab there from Ciampa.
He's
defending as a form of attack as he moves around to his left, shuffles back to the right and away from the right hand of Steve Lovett. But it's not the right hand doing the damage from Steve Lovett tonight. It's the left hand.
It's certainly been the left hook.
There you go. There you go. Step back, clean. Box.
Both guys taking a very quick look up at the big screens here. They can see the clock and see how long is going. Ciampa getting out of the way for that one. Lovett walks into one.
Oh, that right eye of Ciampa's is closing rapidly from those vicious left hooks.
Yeah, he'll have 20-0 vision by the end of the night. You would expect that will be closed shut.
There you go. Box.
Inside the final minute of round number 3. Debuted all the way back in 1999, did Frankie Ciampa. He's been in with a literal who's who in the heavier divisions. Little shake of the hand there of Steve Lovett, the right hand after connecting. Normally a good indicator that you may have broken a bone in your hand. Let's keep an eye on not when he throws the right hand, but after he throws the right hand.
I did see him do that. Might have just been like a loosening up motion. Let's see how he goes from here. But I'll tell you what, Frank Ciampa's showing some heart to see this out. He's been hit with some bombs in this round.
He has. That's his experience carrying him through, Barry. I mean, he's been in there with all the names, and that's really what's keeping him surviving now.
For sure.
Halfway, you're 1-3 now, you just got to keep that up. Yeah. You think when he throws them wild punches, just sit nice and tight, you know? Yeah. If you don't see a punch there, just cover up, move away, you know? Or throw a single punch, uppercut, whatever, sit in your right hand. When he comes on, he's a little bit wild.
Okay, some of the highlights from round number 3, and again, Barry, it was all Stevie Lovett.
And mostly the left hook did the damage. In a lot of trouble this round and very lucky to see it out.
Best form of defence there. Rugby league tackle. Tying up the opponent. Round number 4. And again, Steve Lovett has only been 5 combined rounds in 4 pro fights.
Yeah, this is certainly uncharted territory for him here.
Great rounds, early career. Chomp ahead. It just gets rocked back by that left jab of Steve Lovett.
Oh, nice right hand there.
And Chomper
took it well.
Took it
very well.
His chin's warming up. And that does happen, Ted, as you know.
It does. You made an interesting point earlier, Barry, when you said that Steve should relax. And I think he was looking so desperately for that knockout.
Yep.
That's been able to allow Ciampa to survive a little bit.
For sure. You've got to loosen. You've got to be nice and loose in there and calm, as you know. Yeah, see, I think Andy, he did that again with his right hand. I think it's sort of like a relaxing sort of motion. You know, loosening himself up and getting ready to throw it. He's on the bike.
Yeah, isn't he, Frankie? Chomper is caught up in the ropes there. Comes launching back, does the local. Ring position, it has been almost solely Steve Lovett dominating in that area. Trying to change levels there as Lovett goes for the midsection with that long left jab.
Steve Lovett's looking good, Andy, and the rounds won't hurt him at all.
No, that's for sure, Ted. Good experience for him.
Very good.
Back into the corner here, walks into a left-hander's Chomper. Lovett. A beautiful little skip across the ring. Oh, there's that left hook again. Chomper is warming up. That chin of his.
I think his chin really is warming up.
But that's true, you know, you can be, especially an older fighter, you can be knocked out early, you can be caught cold. Now,
exactly right.
The same blows, if you get through the first few rounds, they won't do the same damage. But, man, that was a bomb of a right hand. He took that well. His chin certainly was hot now.
Never got the chance to get my chin warm in the last fight, Barry.
You really don't want to.
Out first one.
As Ted said, you don't really want to.
But she was tough. Final minute of round number 4 again. A Steve Lovett round. That's him in the maroon trunks. Frankie Chomper, the magic man in the white trunks, walks into a right hand. And again.
Both eyes are starting to close now.
Both eyes are starting to close. And we've got a red river developing from the nose, so maybe the nose has popped as well.
Every single ounce of his 28 fights are coming into play now with Ciampa. He's using all the experience he's ever been through.
Yeah, but he's going to start taking unnecessary punishment from here.
I agree, Barry.
At 34, it gets a little harder to wake up tomorrow morning after a belting like this. Good right hand from Lovett.
Oh.
He's got all the heart in the world, hasn't he?
He sure has. Thudding, powerful blows from Stephen Lovett here.
Good. When you got your curtain in, order on the top of the head. Get to it. Get that extra one. Take the little step. You're still there, so bring it straight back so you're ready again. Yeah, you're ready again. But that's good. So you're winning. Like, stay composed.
Okay, taking a look at some of the highlights from round number 4. And all the highlights, Teddy, Steve Lovett punches.
Some cracking punches there from Steve Lovett. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he should have Ciampa on his back, but all credit to Ciampa, all the heart in the world.
That is a big left hook. And the type of left hook that rocked Chomper earlier.
You're thinking like a boxer, mate. You think like a chess master.
Yeah. You're making it a harder target.
Don't lean forwards, buddy.
Keep this right nice and tight. You can't afford to drop it at all. And keep working. Yes.
Get him again, keep it calm, and they set him up again. Yeah. Be tidy about it all. Don't rush him, be tidy about it all.
Round number 5, and in one fight, Steve Lovett doubles the amount of professional ring time he has had. So, invaluable experience, invaluable seconds.
Yes, he's certainly putting it together now. Lovett, his timing's good, his jab's landing perfectly, and he's setting himself up for these bombs. But Frank Ciampa has taken some massive shots.
Hasn't he ever? I mean, this is an encouraging 5 rounds for Steve Lovett. I mean, he still looks strong, he still looks fit, still looks alert.
Yep.
So that's good. He's not getting tired at all.
No, he's a very exciting prospect, and you know, Graham Shaw's done a great job with him there at the Grange gym, Grange Old School Boxing, and they are responsible, the Grange team, for putting on this fantastic night of boxing here at the Derwent Entertainment Centre in beautiful Hobart.
Love it. Missed there with a sweeping right hook.
Break. Step back. Box.
No modelling assignments for Frankie Chumpa for the next fortnight, I would suggest.
No, he's not going to be looking good after this.
He could find himself in a position on the commentary team. He'd fit in really well.
Oh, thanks a lot, Andy.
Yeah. Speak for yourself. I've got my makeup on and all.
And looking a treat. Halfway through round number 5. 2 massive world title contests later on this evening. Billy the Kid Dibb defends his IBF featherweight title. Daniel Geale, the IBF middleweight title. We hope you are enjoying wherever you may be watching, whether it is at home on Main Event Television or at your local Fox Sports venue.
Step back.
Coming up to a minute remaining, round 5. Steve Lovett still looking for the knockout, well in control. Frank Ciampa, you know, doing a good job of surviving, has taken some very big punches. And, you know, he still is a dangerous puncher, Frank Ciampa. Has got some power himself, but he's going backwards that fast at the moment and just gets hit right on the chin with that left hook again.
What we've seen from Steve Lovett tonight, encouraging in the respect, Ted, it's been composed. He hasn't rushed anything. He hasn't been silly with his punches.
Exactly right. I mean, look, he has been looking for the knockout. Understandably, he is a big puncher. But he's still there, and he's looking good, and I think the rounds are really going to help him move on in his career.
For sure.
It would have been really easy, Barry, to go headhunting in round number 2 in particular and try and continue that demolition of a record that he's got, but he hasn't been silly about it. Very composed for a young athlete.
For sure, his jab's been working beautifully. He just landed 3 precision jabs about 30 seconds ago. 3 beautiful, you know, almost like right crosses, lots of power behind him.
That said, it would not surprise me if we went a little head-hunting round number 6, so there's a few rounds under the belt, but a knockout on the record.
He's definitely looking for it, Andy. He's looking for it.
Yeah, well, Frank Ciampa, you know, you've got to say he's a very big chance of seeing the distance out.
Done real good. Winning every round, you know? That's okay. He's starting to run now, you know? Don't think you've got to run after him all the time.
Summer round number 5, and it is in many ways